Hello guys, here we are representing a short series of CSIR net lectures. Today we are learning excretory system. Excretory system, the word itself indicates its meaning. Excretory means to remove something or to excrete something. There are the various products which are formed in the body that are excreted from the various type of the organs. Like sweat is excreted from sweat gland. Like this, we people eat or living organism eat a various types of food material and that are excreted with the help of organ. Now my question is that which organ is responsible or which system is responsible for this process? What is the excretory system? The answers of this question is the excretory system is the passive biological system that removes excess unnecessary material from the body fluid of an organism so as to help maintain the internal chemical homeostasis and prevent damage to the body. So in short, due to the excretion process, the internal or chemical homeostasis of the body is maintained. Now what is homeostasis? Homeostasis is nothing but to maintain a constant internal environment. Like we know that the old cell are always replaced by the new cell. So body automatically removes the old cell or body automatically removes the excrete the waste material and the new one is welcome. So for this the system is there. Now which system or which organ is responsible for this? The answer is kidney. Now everyone knows the kidney. The structure of the kidney is bean shaped structure. It is the chief organ of the vertebrate. It is located just below and posterior to the liver in the peritoneal cavity. So in the peritoneal cavity we are having the organ that is known as kidney, which is responsible for excretory system. Now there are a pair of kidneys, but the right kidney is slightly lower than the left. The reason behind that is the right side of the abdominal cavity is occupied by the liver. Now we are observing the structure of the kidney. So here is the structure of the kidney. The last outer portion that is called as renal capsule. In between that there is the renal cortex. This is the renal cortex. Then there is the renal pyramids. These are the just leaf like structures that are renal pyramids. Then renal columns are there. Pelvis, renal pelvis is the innermost portion of the kidney. Okay, so in the renal pelvis there is the process or urine excretion or oxygen excretion, that all the things are happen in the pelvis region, but the remaining like renal capsule, renal pyramids, renal cortex, renal medulla, this helps for this process. Okay, so in the renal medulla we are having this type of the structure. What is this? This is nothing but the nephrons. So nephrons are the structural and functional unit of the kidney. Why it is called a structural and functional unit? Because these nephrons are mainly responsible for the urine formation. Okay, now here we observe there are the various colors. Renal vein and renal artery. This indicates different color. What is the meaning of that color? That we see later. Then this is the ureter. Then now we are observing the anatomy or the internal structure of the kidney. Okay, so first part is your renal capsule. In the previous slide we observed renal capsule is the outermost layer of the kidney and it helps in the protection layer. It is a fibrous layer which helps the protection and which also gives the shape to the kidney. Okay, then renal cortex. Renal cortex, that is, it is the region just below the renal capsule. It is made up of extension of cortical tissues, and it contains the million blood filtering nephron. It contains the parts of the nephrons. Okay, then renal medulla. Renal medulla, that is, it is the inner portion of the kidney, contain known as medulla. Medulla means middle, inner. Okay, so it contains 8 to 12 renal pyramids. Then renal pelvis. Renal pelvis is the funnel shaped cavity. You observe in the slide that the innermost funnel shaped cavity, that is the pelvis region. Here the urine is drained, received by the nephron and passes to the ureter. Okay, then renal vein. There are the two colors of the vein. Okay, renal vein and renal artery. Renal vein that carries the deoxygenated blood from the kidney and return back into the blood circulation, and the renal artery, it receives the oxygenated blood from the kidney. So the color of that is here we can observe the colors. Just next slide. Yes, this is the renal vein. Renal vein carries deoxygenated blood, renal artery carries oxygenated blood. This red color indicates the oxygenated blood. Okay, then the ureter. Ureter, it takes urine from the kidney and passes to the urinary bladder. Okay, so this is all related to the kidney or excretory system. In the next slide, we will observe the structure of the nephrons and the more details of the kidney or the excretory system. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, then please mark like. Okay, thank you.